Brollyyy, rank 15. So we were talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Player that we knew about in South America, not necessarily a top 8 player, and considering how consistent South America is, the top 8 or the top 8 ranked players are basically the players you expect to see in top 8. So him making it here is remarkable for him. And in this record, I'm looking at the head-to-head. Power Ranger has yet to beat Brollyyy. So this is a very tough matchup, actually. Yeah, Brollyy's up 2-0 against Power Ranger.
You really can't count Brollyyy out. Lopez is a force to be reckoned with, and I think he made it to tied for 5th last South American tournament. I could be wrong. But Brollyyy beating his way all the way to the losers quarterfinals and beating Lopez to get here. And then it is a testament to how far he's come since the olden days when he was pretty solidly a top a top 8 player. He had 3 top 8 placements, 7 top 32s. He's just making his way back in the limelight now after being gone for so long.
Yeah, and we also have that 100% play rate.
Oh, that's true.
On Taros, so I'm very excited for this. That Roman Reigns coming out. He's got really cool cosmetic setup too.
Yeah, the gold really looks good on this skin. I think that's a pretty
and the hammer actually.
Yeah,
glorious beard and hair. Wow. Okay, going into this Power Ranger Nazario. Sidelights through. Can't get too many hits on. And stop neutral sig. That's something that's rough to get hit by at the beginning. Okay, Brollyyy. So be a little careful there. Whenever we have Taros, we know that we're going to be seeing some very interesting signature choices. That much is certain. But the stop neutral sig is great. Stop down sig, also an amazing damage builder at low damage too.
And Brollyyy. And it looked like there was a bit of a mind gimp there as Power Ranger takes the fall.
Yeah. Switching over to the axe now. I think he was trying to deny that weapon for Power Ranger, but he snaps the gauntlets away. So the axe is picked back up for Brollyyy. Great catch of downlane in there. Nice. Now, of course, if that nair hit, if the nair bounced him off the ground, then he could have gone for recovery. But because it spiked him off to the right, he could really only hope to go for a ground pound and see if it connects. But it did not. Bow picked up downlane, no recovery. A little slow in that recovery. Was able to dodge out. That's why you always want to dodge out of things that you think might be confirmed. Because if your opponent isn't frame perfect, sometimes you can get out for free. Never try to not dodge D-Light Cider on Spear, for example.
Both of these players right now playing very carefully. Power Ranger knowing that if he gets right on top of Brollyyy and he plays too recklessly, he'll take an enormous amount of damage. That axe. Oh, look at that damage out from the axe. The ground pound. Oh no, and he went the wrong way. Look, trying to think that maybe Power Ranger would go off stage and try to chase him off there because he was already on that side, potentially, and then try and do a long form read against Power Ranger to read it off, but that was a very unusual one. It looked like that set him off balance. Power Ranger able to just completely work off of that and take the stock off the top. But then again, Brollyyy still having the lead here is a very interesting dynamic as we move further into this game. Side air.
It definitely has a lead. A whole stock lead, actually. 2 nairs into side air, and Power Ranger's just gone. And Power Ranger was like in light orange. That is Taros Axe for you.
I mean, that's just Taros in general. Either one of the weapons. You got hammer, you got axe. Both weapons are going to be absolutely phenomenal at KOing it horizontally with those side airs.
Nice neutral sig punish off that sidelight whiff. Falling nair, double nair. That cider almost finished off. 3 nairs in a row. Gauntlet sent flying out of his hands. And that gravity cancel side stick was going to come through. Neutral light hits, and Brollyyy is on the verge of 2-stocking Power Ranger.
Recovery coming out. It's not going to be enough. The down sig coming out from Brollyyy, and that's not going to quite catch. And the down sig coming out from Power Ranger. The side air bouncing him off the wall is not going to be enough to KO, but the weapon toss down. He did get the weapon touch. It's not going to be enough.
Brollyyy has a very interesting playstyle, and so much so that I feel like, I guess the best way to describe it is that his movement makes me nervous. And not, and it's like, not nervous for his opponent, but nervous for him, because I'm like, yeah, be careful there. The way that you're moving right now, you might just lose that stock to yourself. But he doesn't. He manages to make it work, and then, oddly enough, he gets punishes off of how he is moving. Like we saw that part when he was off the left side of the stage, and we were like, uh-oh, what is he doing? But he managed to jump all the way up and get an unarmed nair. Also, with the axe side light halfway through that game, he had the awareness to know that he hit the side light so close to the inside of the hitbox that he jumped and pivoted with a ground pound because he knew that a side light nair wasn't going to connect. We now see Power Ranger making a completely radical switch. The 9 defense Onyx, Gauntlets, and Cannon are coming up to fight against Brollyyy in game number 2 here on Miami Dome.
Well, the angles of attack that the cannon brings to the table, the sheer damage, it might be enough to finally counter this aggression from Brollyyy. Brollyyy having just stomped his way through the past few sets, as we talked about earlier. I mean, this is obviously a powerhouse for him, and this is really just becoming incredibly successful. Brollyyy getting so much damage every single hit he lands, and so Power Ranger, I mean, he really is forced to play a high defensive character that, I mean, you just buff the defense even further. Oh!
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
We're seeing Brollyyy take a fall due to connection issues, and Power Ranger... Oh, wait.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. And he's just continuing the fight. We're going to go from there. I think Brollyyy doesn't even care that he lost that stock. He's just going back in. He's like, no, all right.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to take the stock and bring it back to neutral, and it'll be completely fine.
All things considered, Power Ranger is pretty deep in the red. You're playing Terrace. What better place to try to bring this back from than from this position? He hasn't taken any damage. Well, he took a hit, but that's still not that's so much. I mean, Power Ranger is trying to make his way back. There's the coach pitch and the KO.
Oh, so 9 defense doesn't matter.
He still has the, the momentum on his side. All he has to do is continue to bring the beat down, and that lead will be his one more time. Well, I mean, technically, he already has the lead back. Woo.
Oh, one stomp side air. Wasn't for a neutral light. Say by that nair, Power Ranger went for the down sig, and Brollyyy is still in the lead somehow. Down sigs are coming through, but Onyx can't spam down sig on the ledge nearly as fast as she used to be able to. Lots of end lag on those moves if you miss.
Yeah, still happy that got changed up before.
Yeah, before Onyx was a little fast, a little speedy for a gargoyle. Ooh, double silent recovery. We're all the way up for the recovery finish. Brollyyy is just running for his life.
Oh!
Nice down sig. Caught him jumping up for the weapon spawn. Power Ranger. Nice play with the gauntlets on Onyx so far. Brollyyy now down to 1 stock.
Absolute gauntlet domination coming from Power Ranger. Now the cannon usage here. We're going to see if this is something that Power Ranger has any proficiency with as well. The gauntlets, obviously, that's a yes. But the cannon is a little bit of a different beast here. And now Brollyyy trying to get a few of these punishes out with the hammer, looking for a few of those neutral sigs from the sky angle, the triple neutral air, and look at all this damage coming out from the cannon. Cannon being, a heavy weapon. Down air coming down. Oh, not going to connect the second one. That's huge.
Sider does hit, but he took a ton of damage. One of the terrifying things about cannon air is that when it connects, you can use another cannon air so much faster than if it misses. So it can be very jarring to watch that many explosions come out of the end of the cannon, but that's what happens when an adept cannon player starts hitting you with an air. Brollyyy took a ton of damage there, but he has the axe, and he's fighting back. Side sig, nice punish with that down air.
Forcing him off the stage as well, gets him into a bad position because that's vulnerability. And the down light doesn't connect, and Power Ranger turns that into a punish, missing that neutral sig opportunity, the recovery. Did he get the wall touch?
But he makes it back anyways.
Wow.
Up and throw. Has Power Ranger without a weapon. Oh, neutral light misses. Power Ranger tries to go for that recovery finish. Nice down sig, side light nair. Double nair. Side light nair again. No, but the nair was too slow. Power Ranger dodges that, but the side air is punished by Brollyy's side air.
Recovery, not going to connect. Power Ranger with the gauntlets now. We saw what he was doing on these earlier. It's a very dangerous tool for him to have in his hands. Brollyyy, though, with the neutral light, able to catch him on the way back down to the ground. Power Ranger looking for that down light, the down air, but it's not going to connect. Oh, and the double into the recovery is going to do it. Power Ranger taking game number 2, tying up the set 1-1. Wow.
The weirdest part about that ground pound is that it felt like there was hesitation before he used it. We're going to see that in this replay here. I think it was for a side light ground pound. I'm waiting for it. So the neutral light comes through. Down sig. Side light. Yeah, he waited before putting out that ground pound. And then the double down light into recovery. We saw that interrupting his own recovery. Brollyyy goes down. Now the set is 1-1. And the Onyx has evolved with the colors, as we see. Now in that newest Battle Pass colors coming in. Against still the Roman Reigns, still the Tariffs.
I'm kind of curious. He just unlocked that just now, just off of pure random chance, because he didn't have it equipped earlier.
Oh, that's interesting. Like he progressed far enough in the Battle Pass to where it just rolled the color for Onyx, and now
that's
he's
what
just
I'm wondering. It's like, well, I'm playing her anyway. I guess I better, just throw it on there. I mean, and I love the color scheme. It looks so good, but hopefully we're going to see more of this right now. Hey, maybe after this one, if Power Ranger wins this game, maybe he'll buy a skin in the middle of the set and then just equip it too.
Oh, yeah. It's like, this Onyx character's pretty good. I gotta continue playing them. Okay. On small Brawlhaven now. That 9 defense isn't going to matter as much as it did on the previous map. 1-1 in the set. So whoever takes this is going to be in the lead, but not out. A really, really close game so far. Both of them whiffing, but Brollyyy finally gets some hits in. 2 stairs in a row. Oh, I feel like he was charging up for a side stick, and Power Ranger destroyed him for it.
Amazing dodge read on Power Ranger's part to continue that cannon string all the way over to the monocle on the left. Oh, and the down air, stuffing it out, but it isn't going to be enough. Brollyyy is just close enough to that ledge. And now look at this, Power Ranger holding that ledge. He's got all the advantage right now, throwing out that down sig. Looking for that high angle, the side sig coming out, not going to find Brollyyy, and no punish is going to come out for that either. The down air coming out, Brollyyy looking for a connection. Power Ranger is just on his game right now. He's not taking any hits.
Oh, finally a hit comes through, but it's unarmed, and it's a neutral light.
It's not a big one.
Oh, avoids that neutral light, but Power Ranger really has a lot of control over the center stage. Down air comes through. Nair hits as well. Side air. Nice. That's the finisher that Brollyyy has been hitting the most on Axe, is getting that Nair into delayed side air, because Power Ranger seems to be drifting away a lot. He's not jumping or dodging away, so those side airs are just connecting very well. Oh, excellent combo. But Power Ranger gets a double side light recovery, and that's how he ended the last game and evens it up in this game.
Oh, jumping off the ropes to that neutral sig. Not going to connect that one, though. Power Ranger still just holding that aerial space. Brollyyy trying to hold the map positioning. But that cannon allows Brollyyy to have so much movement without even having to use jumps, really. Because you can jump on one side, KO for Brollyyy with the weapon throw. I had no idea that. I thought he was going to get the dodge to that, but maybe it was burnt already. But Brollyyy losing that weapon again. Power Ranger getting that double read into the recovery. That's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough to find the KO, but enough to get a lot of pressure onto Brollyyy. And, ooh, goes for that side air. Opts to not even go for the weapon pickup. Gets the pressure on that from that unarmed kit. Very nice option from Brollyyy to take advantage of that positioning he had right in front of Power Ranger.
Yeah, Power Ranger's been finding a lot of double side lights on gauntlets, and they've been getting him a ton of mileage. Those attacks aren't just for show. They don't just move your opponent around. They do a lot of damage as well. But Brollyyy still a stock ahead. Weapon throw comes through. Can he get the down light or down air? You'll see that, at least from Axe players in general. Ooh, down tick hits. Downlight is going to be used a lot more often when you know it's going to hit instead of just as a general throw it out there anti-air, because there's so much more lag on miss. Down tick comes out from Power Ranger.
Going real high. Oh, goes right over the side sig. Power Ranger thinking that maybe Brollyyy was going to touch the ground just a little bit sooner, but there it is, the ground pound coming out for Brollyyy, confirming that KO and taking game number 3. That's going to put him up in the set 2-1. And this is a very strong showing from Brollyyy. I wonder if we're going to see another legend swap from Power Ranger, but honestly, I don't think I want to see
Yeah,
one
Power
because
Ranger's been all over the board. I think it's been played. He's played 4 Legends on stream so far. Will this be the 5th? He's definitely going to be skewing that percentage statistic.
either way, I highly believe that this Onyx pick is a very powerful one for him right now. The defense is working right in his favor
Anything with
alongside
gauntlets in general.
just the general damage that Teros puts out.
Ooh.
But yes, the gauntlets in general are just phenomenal for him right now.
And we see that he's going to be sticking with them, but this time on the Mordex. Bringing out Gauntlets and Scythe. Into game number 4, Brollyyy up 2-1. One more win, and Power Ranger will be out.
Well, hopefully
And that
the
will
movement
be
speed.
this is already Brollyy's most impressive performance. It'll be even more impressive if he gets in the top 4.
Oh, and if anything stays consistent, then he will get there. I mean, he's very confident on the Teros, the Roman Reigns. Power Ranger swapping over to the Mordex, keeping those gauntlets. He knows where his strength lies right now, but I wonder how it's going to affect him if he doesn't have all of that extra defense, because he's able to survive a lot of these heavy hitters from Brollyyy. He's able to survive some of those the neutral sigs at the corner just like that. If Power Ranger was caught at that in orange, then I don't know if he would survive that on a Mordex, but where he would on Onyx. So I wonder if taking all this damage is going to be good for him in the long run.
Yeah, Brollyyy has shown that when he's on the hammer or the axe, he's going to hit 3 or 4 siders in a row when he starts connecting, and that's just terrifying for a character like Mordex. Downlight into neutral signature, sends him off stage. Edgeguard opportunity, another D-Light neutral sig. Power Ranger has to use his dodge to get through. Ground pound connects. That's the stock. Nearly a 0 to death. I think he got like a weapon throw's worth of damage on him. Brollyyy is dismantling Power Ranger on this Mordex so far.
Side lights from Brollyyy. Just looking for a little bit of damage. Barely any damage built up onto Brollyyy, though. Power Ranger not having an easy time of it, getting the hit connections there. And wow, just the
backswing
back
at the down sig hit him out of the gauntlet recovery.
Always unexpected, especially from that angle.
Now Brollyyy, even in damage, not even in stocks. Power Ranger gets 1 neutral light through, went for a hard read on the nair. Doesn't hit, but Brollyyy with the falling neutral airs on hammer. Tagging on even more damage. Gauntlets are picked up for Power Ranger, and he's scooped straight out of that spot dodge. Sidelight, but doesn't go for the double sidelight and recovery this time. Does hit the recovery, though, and I think he does have to look for that sidelight recovery if he wants to end the stock. Because the recovery on the ground, it's not doing it. We saw 2 hit. I mean, maybe now it will, but okay. 3 recoveries in a row. Great accuracy.
Oh, hey, if that's what it takes to find the KO, then that's what it takes. Power Ranger now with the scythe playing that stage presence, taking a hammer to the face with that side light, though. You gotta try to avoid as much of this damage as possible. The weapon throw not going to connect, and that's going to allow Power Ranger to get back on the stage with a little bit of an advantage, but he chooses not to capitalize fully on it as Brollyyy is going to grab that axe and make his way back. But in the red, getting interrupted. That's no recovery. He is able to touch that wall space to get that back. But the recovery coming out from Power Ranger, throwing Brollyyy off stage. Brollyyy getting his way back, but Power Ranger playing so carefully right now, that is going to be taken off the top by the neutral air.
Yeah, there was a moment there where I was like, if Power Ranger hits a nair or 2, this could be Brollyy's stock in a comeback. But Brollyyy takes that in a silent nair ground pound. That is devastating to get hit by, especially from Teros. Power Ranger returns with a nair, but another sidelight combo. Okay, downlight, went for the anti-air. Didn't quite hit. Power Ranger's managing to dodge these down airs from Brollyyy as well, and the recoveries just raw or connecting. Down sig, however, hard punished by that sidelight nair. Another nair, went for the side air right afterwards, and Brollyy's got Power Ranger in orange.
Brollyyy with the down air, the downlight. Power Ranger looking for the signature move. Not going to find the connection though. And Power Ranger now with a side sig, and Brollyyy just comes right through it like just a freight train, just with the axe getting so much damage in. And there's the down sig. That's almost going to do it. Power Ranger on his last legs right now. He has to take this game in order to continue surviving in this tournament. Brollyyy with the weapon throw, looking for the KO. The neutral sig is going to do it. Power Ranger able to survive just a little bit longer, but that red health, that he's over that 150 threshold, and being on Miami Dome against the Teros, that is a bad combination. And there it is, Brollyyy taking it down. Neutral air off the top.
And that's going to be it. Brollyyy wins over Power Ranger and continues his undefeated streak against the player. And I really want to highlight how interesting that is. Brollyyy is rank 15 PR in South America. Power Ranger is rank 3. But this is one of those weird, like, I feel like a lot of players in every region has like a pro player who, while they don't consistently hit top 8, is kind of like their counter in play style. And Brollyyy showed that he knows exactly how to fight against Power Ranger in tournament. And besides that one game where he basically gave a stock up to connection issues, he destroyed Power Ranger. It was really, really convincing. We saw Power Ranger